Okay. This is a history about the building itself, not the rest of the campus. After reading 100 years of minutes from 1888 to 1889, this is a history of the church building according to the recorded minutes and information from the congregation. 1920. After meeting in the schoolhouse for 32 years, it was decided the congregation needed a church building. 1922, finding that they could not afford the sites they reviewed, Mr. Nichols donated the property. The cost to build was determined to be $2,500. 1923, it was suggested to use cement blocks, but that idea was quickly changed. Pledges amounted to $2,927.08, which covered the cost of the building and the furnishings. The building was completed and dedicated June 9, 1924. 1927, we received the following donations and gifts: a pulpit from St. Paul Presbyterian, used pews from Reverend Ruching, church bell in memory of Viola Hemming, hymnals from Arcadia Presbyterian, stained glass window in memory of Jack Melbourne, kneeling bench, baptismal font, wall banners, choir robe from St. Louis Presbyterian. The cross on the top of the roof was donated by Reverend Wendell. The signboard in front of the church was donated by a movie company. Lighted stained glass in the narthex from Canonby, Tennessee. Now I'm going to give you a historical walk through the inside of the building. At the entrance, there was a wooden handicap ramp that was replaced with a concrete
The windows.
microphone.
Microphone?
You can't hear? Can you speak up? Okay. Like when you used to yell for me. At the entrance, there was a wooden handicap ramp that was replaced with a concrete ramp and handrails. This was known as B's ramp, since she was the reason. Hold it.
Yep. Close to your chin.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Did you get the part about the ramp?
Yeah.
The narthex has been redone a couple of times, the latest due to the recent fire. As mentioned before, the stained glass box was a gift from the Hennessy's. Originally, there was a gas light lamp hanging from the ceiling, but that was replaced when the building was wired for electricity. It has since been rewired to code. The bell was also a gift to the church. The inner doors were replaced with parlor doors to increase vision of traffic coming and going. And I have to add this, talking to Judith V. Case. The original doors were solid swinging doors. There were a few accidents. In 1948, the sanctuary was decorated with wallpaper and drapes. Since then, many renovations have been done, including drywall, insulation, which originally was wadded up newspaper, and repainting a few times. The two sections in the back of the sanctuary were originally classrooms with accordion doors. They were changed to accommodate more pews for additional seating. The carpets have been replaced a few times. The windows were replaced in 1987. The cost was donated by Mrs. Van der Linden. Hold on.
Page 2.
Page 2. New pews were purchased and installed in 1988, some of which were pledged by members of the congregation. A heater was installed, followed by a swamp cooler. No more being hot in the summer and cold in the winter. Now the exterior of the building. The cross on top of the building was donated by Reverend Wendell, but had to be replaced due to weather damage by, I believe, Mike Fox and group. The exterior has been painted a few times and the roof replaced twice, the latest being in the last year. So there you have it, a walk through our historic church, also known as the Little White Church on Crown Valley. Over the years, the residents of Acton have considered it their church, regardless of whether they attended or not. Thank you.